Hey there, Hushpup here, back for some more Genshin Impact, and today it's the 2.1 update, which means we have more story quests. And first of all, we're going to go with the main one, the new Archon Quest, Omnipresence Over Mortals, Chapter 2, Act 3. Swordfish Resistance. At Sangonomiya Kokomi's invitation, you decide to visit Sangonomiya Shrine, the headquarters of the Resistance Army. Alright, let's go. Are you going to go and meet up with Tepe again? This'll be cool. Have been looking forward to continuing the story. Oh, here he is.
Aha! There you are! Good to see you! Your appointment with Sangonomiya is fast approaching. We should get going. Are you ready? We'll start by heading to the camp on Wadatsumi Island, and then we'll go meet Her Excellency together from there. If you start to feel seasick at any point during the trip, let me know straight away. That said, you've spent time with the Crux fleet in the past, so I think you'll probably be fine.
Yeah, definitely.
Ready? And away we go!
Cool. Our boat spawned. Omnipresence Over Mortals has started.
Adventure time!
So we need to go to the Resistance camp. Okay, where is this on the map? Oh, it's over here. Okay, so that's a new island. It was one of the two anyway. They added 2 new ones to this update. Just gonna sail past this ruined fort. It's quite a long way, but as soon as we unlock the teleport waypoints, we won't have to sail there again. We can just instantly travel there through the power of teleporting. Oh look, we can already see some chests in the background. Lots of new things to collect. Oh, there's something else there too. Not seen that before. It's like some sort of gate thing. Oh, there's a teleport location. Should we just go and grab that now? Yeah, let's go and get it. We'll park the boat here.
Off we go!
As usual, gonna try and just avoid getting everything else. Like chests and things. But teleport waypoints, always useful to grab even during the story. You never know, we might need to come back here. This seems like a very peaceful island. Looks like we might have to get out of the boat here because I don't think it's gonna make it down here. It just broke. Okay, well that's fine. Wow, look at this place. It's so pretty. I'm guessing that's where we need to go, right? Actually, the waypoint's saying to go over this way, so probably we need to go here first, and then we'll head on over to the main temple afterwards. Let's hope we have enough stamina to get up here, because we're actually going quite far down. I'm not convinced we will, actually. Well, we can try. Maybe we can rest here? No, we can't. Okay, so we're gonna have to just do it the slow way. I think we weren't supposed to get off the boat the way that we did. We should have probably gone all the way around. We've really made this more tricky than it should have been. Alright, we made it up. And the Resistance camp should be just round this corner. And here we go. We made it.
Here we are! The training grounds for Wadatsumi Island's troops. Right now, the resistance is predominantly made up of local soldiers from Wadatsumi Island. Some of them are fighting with the Shogun's army in Tatarasuna, and some of them are stationed here on the island to keep the locals safe.
Did you used to train here too?
Yep. Unfortunately, I had to join the fight in Tatarasuna before I'd had the chance to impress the instructors, so they had me start off by helping in the logistics division. I'll be staying here for now. If you need me for anything, just come here. If I'm not around, just write a note and stick it on the wall. As soon as I see it, I'll come find you. Shoot! It's nearly time for the appointment with Her Excellency. I'll have to show you around Wadatsumi Island some other time. For now, let's get ourselves over to Sangonomiya.
Okay then, I hope he does show us around later. There's a lot here.
So, Sangonomiya is the name of the place where Sangonomiya Kokomi lives? Huh. Let's go check it out.
Let's go. And we've swapped off Bennett for Mona so we can travel around more quickly on foot. Although she does have a tendency to get stuck on things like there. Well, looks like there's another teleport location we can pick up. It's on top of here. I don't know if we should go this way to get it though, if we should just wait. Looks like there's another teleport location up here. It's interesting, we have to actually climb these shells. It's part of the landscape. Wonder if at one point this was all underwater then.
Food supplies are the absolute top priority, period. We cannot afford any losses. With the conflict between us and the Shogun's army getting more intense by the day, we must prioritize the stability of the rear guard.
Understood. I will think of a way.
Take heart. We have a fresh batch of supplies in hand, and I'm working on expanding the army. I appreciate that the lack of manpower has been hard on all of you, but things are going to get better.
We're expanding the army? Oh, that's great. Whoever this mystery supporter is, they're doing us a great service. Huh? Teppei, what are you doing back on Wadatsumi Island? Might I ask who?
VIP guests of Her Excellency, that's who. I'm acting under orders to escort them both here.
Oh, really? Wait, so are you the new recruit everyone's been talking about? Strength of 20 men, splits an arrow in twain from 100 paces, skin as hard as diamond. That's you?
Skin as hard as diamond?
Seriously? What is going on with these rumors?
You've come a long way. I'm sure you must be here on pressing business, so I won't disturb you any further. Feel free to visit me if you have any time to spare. Your Excellency, I'll take my leave.
Your Excellency, I couldn't help but overhear Okubo mention something about a third-party supporter? What was that about?
Not long ago, someone wrote to me saying that they wish to support the Wadatsumi Island resistance effort. To that end, they also furnished us with a great deal of supplies. Thanks to them, we can finally start recruiting troops on the scale we need to openly confront the Shogun's army on the front line.
Can this mystery sponsor be trusted? And that's my worry.
I am not without my doubts. But Wadatsumi Island is hardly affluent, and these supplies are a much-needed lifeline for us. The sender's conditions were also reasonable. They simply ask us to dedicate ourselves fully to fighting against the Shogun's army. Whatever other motives they may have, we are at least aligned on this. So let's consider them an anonymous ally. Naturally, we shouldn't let our guard down. If you discover anything out of the ordinary, please report it to me at once.
Your Excellency, does this mean that the food at the front line is gonna get any better? I was at the field hospital the other day, and everyone was begging for some barbecued meat.
Don't worry. I've already made arrangements for that. Everyone will have their fill of meat. But to be clear, still no alcohol.
That's fantastic.
I understand how hard it's been on everyone. The Resistance Army's rations have barely changed at all since the Vision Hunt Decree was first announced. I will discuss this with the Logistics Division to see what further improvements can be made. However, our supplies are still limited. I must ask you to remain patient until victory is ours.
When will the Vision Hunt Decree finally end?
That's the question. And I'm afraid I don't have an answer. The mere existence of the Vision Hunt Decree is baffling. The Tenrio Commission's attitude just doesn't seem to add up. And neither does the Shogun's. The Tenrio Commission's zealous support for the decree seemed to come out of nowhere, and the Shogun seems completely indifferent to the fact that it has effectively caused a civil war. I suspect the Vision Hunt Decree won't end until these mysteries are solved. All I can say for certain is that as long as the Vision Hunt Decree remains in force, we will never give up our fight. Traveler, to confirm, knowing the current situation facing Wadatsumi Island and the Resistance, are you still willing to fight with us?
Yes, I won't give up either.
Good. Then here is your assignment. I hereby appoint you as Captain of the Wadatsumi Island Special Operations Unit, Swordfish 2.
Whoa! We are a captain now?
Whoa, what? Swordfish 2? Is this the same Swordfish Special Ops unit that I'm thinking of? It's hard enough getting into a special ops unit at the bottom rung, let alone jumping to captain in one fell swoop. This is incredible.
Well, we are amazing.
Although this appointment breaks with convention, I firmly believe that with your wisdom, courage, and strength, you can lead your team to victory.
Great! So when do we take up our post?
The members of Swordfish 2 are currently on standby in a valley to the southwest. Ronin have been causing trouble down there lately, and we need a special operations unit to eliminate them and stabilize the rear guard. I have already written your appointment letter, which you'll need to show them on arrival. Once that's out of the way, please lead them in ridding the area of Ronin. The special ops unit comprises Wadatsumi Island's elite soldiers. They can be a little rough around the edges, but I have every confidence that you will win their trust.
What about me, Your Excellency? Any battles you need me to get involved in?
Yeah, we can't leave out Tepe.
I want to make a contribution to the Resistance too.
Of course. I'll arrange something and brief you shortly.
All right! One successful operation coming right up! You may have swiped the captaincy of Swordfish 2, but watch this space, because this guy's on his way up!
You go get him, Tepe.
Okay, sure. Well, be careful out there. Don't push yourself too hard. Well, Traveler, let's move out.
Now let's go and meet the team of Swordfish 2. That's exciting. Although first, we should probably grab that Shrine of the Seven. That way we can unlock the whole area and then see everything that's around here. Well, it looks like they're actually in the same location anyway. But how to get there is the question. It looks like it's up there, but climbing will be a problem. Maybe we can grab that and zap our way across? Yeah, that's a plan. Oh, are we gonna get it? Yep, we did. That was scary. If we missed that, we'd have to climb all the way around. Is there any of those zappy points? I don't see any. I guess we can climb to the next shell. Alright, let's hope 60 stamina is enough to reach the top of here. Yep, it is. Just about, though. We just got to climb a bit more, and then we've made it up here. I'm sure we've just taken a really difficult long way around. I'm sure there was an easier way to do this. A lot of climbing. It's okay. Mona's up for the challenge. Right, we made it. I wonder what those gates do. Looks like they might shoot you off in a certain direction. Now here we go. The whole area's been unlocked now. Okay, so it's got some other teleport locations all the way around the island. Great. It's always cool seeing those statues assemble themselves. And there's also some quests on the island too, which I will get round to doing another day. But we are here for this quest. The members of Swordfish. Let's speak to the squad leader.
Ah, you must be the new captain of Swordfish 2. Her Excellency briefed us in advance. Your reputation precedes you, and the appointment letter is all in order. But I still have my doubts.
Of course you do. They always do.
About what?
I'll be straight with you. I want to know whether you have what it takes to lead us.
You mean, like, a duel?
Normally, a duel would be the quickest way to settle the question. But this time, we've got a better way. We're stationed here because of all the Ronin causing trouble in these parts. If you can get rid of them for us, we'll take that as a measure of your strength.
I mean, that was our objective anyway, right? Just to clear them out. Sure.
Right, let's show them what you're made of.
Let's go. Do we have to do it as Ether? No, we just get to use all our characters? Okay. Even easier then. Let's go down here so we can go into the water. Surprise!
Born of ice and frost, by royal
interesting that they changed the aiming crosshair for the bows. I like it. It's good.
Okay, seems like you can hold your own. The rumors are exaggerations, of course, but still, your abilities are admirable.
I'd like to see you guys do what I just did.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kotoku, acting captain of Swordfish 2. This is Yoshihisa, a fellow veteran of the team. I now formally cede the position of captain to you. Swordfish 2 awaits your orders.
Are there any other Ronin to deal with?
There are 2 hard-hit areas. This was one of them, but thanks to you, this area is now secure. Their only remaining stronghold is located at the shallows on the east side of the island. That said, the ones over there are tougher, and there's more of them.
Kokomi said we need to secure the rear guard.
You got that right. Wadatsumi Island is busy fighting the Shogun's army on the front line. We can't let these guys mess up things at the rear.
Yeah, let's go. Achievement completed. Swordfish 2. Alright, we finally got here. We got the teleport waypoint unlocked. And we just need to clear out these Ronin.
There's so many of them.
That's not even all of them. They have 2 more camps nearby. Whichever camp we attack, it's the Ronin in the other 2 camps that'll cause us issues. They might decide to provide backup, or abandon them and escape on their own.
Then let's attack them all at once.
But Captain, that would put you in great danger. If we spread our troops too thin, we won't have enough men to guard you. It's too risky.
I'm fine.
Yep, the Traveler eats amateurs like these for breakfast.
Alright then. We'll deal with them all in one go, and rendezvous with you on completion.
I mean, what other choice do we have, really? There's not that many of us. And there's not that many of them. Like, 3 are causing you so much trouble? Just 3. Like, no.
All hail.
There's not that many. There's 2 of you. So just get 1 more person and then it's a 3v3 fight. I mean, we can take them all on. We don't need any backup. Okay, there's more than 3. I was gonna say, like, just 3 is not that scary.
Access denied.
Some army you are if you're having trouble with just 3 enemies.
Midnight, Finn.
Let's put the shield back on, otherwise we're gonna get hit by something. These guys can hit very hard. And they also heal off each other, which is annoying.
I will have order.
Unless you're lucky enough to kill them both in a short space of time before the heal kicks in. And there we go. Easy does it.
That should be the last of them. You didn't get hurt, did you?
I'm fine.
Cool. Paimon wonders how everything is going with Kotoku and Yoshihisa. Should we go over and check on them?
Yep.
Captain!
No, they're fine.
Captain, the other 2 camps have been cleared. The entire rearguard of Wadatsumi Island is now secure.
Excellent.
Great. We solved the Ronin problem and got everyone to look after us, too. But what's next? Let's go back and check with Kokomi.
Finally, we got it done. These Ronin have been bugging me for ages, but Kotoku wouldn't let us at them until now.
What? No way could you have taken them down without the new captain here. I was putting the safety of the team first. Got it?
Oh, come on. You were just being a coward.
Uh-oh.
Hey, cut the attitude. These guys, honestly. Forget them. Let's go.
And they've disappeared. I was going to chat to them if they were here, because sometimes they have some extra dialogue. Oh well, let's go right back to Kokomi. Now that we've got most of the teleport waypoints, we can just zip around the island. We just don't have the north one yet.
How was it? Did your initiation go smoothly?
Without a hitch.
I'm sure you're playing it down a little. Kotoku and the others put you through your paces, I presume?
No, it was easy.
But with your level of ability, I'm sure it was a walk in the park.
Exactly.
Since you're back, I take it that the Ronin are now gone from Wadatsumi Island?
You bet. We sure showed them who's boss.
Good. Now we just need to make sure Okubo keeps a close watch to prevent their resurgence. Thank you. I believe in rewarding merit, so you will be compensated for your hard work. Let me see. Too soon for another promotion, I think. I could increase your pay.
Got any Primo Gems? I could do with some of those. Hey, where did Teppei go?
I gave him an assignment. He's taking part in a surprise attack against the Shogun's navy. He expressed a desire to be on the front line, so I honored his wishes. Now, speaking of assignments, I have a special mission I'd like to give you.
A special mission?
Yeah, what could it be?
Yes. In between Wadatsumi Island and Tarasuna, there are some ruins relating to a god who fell in the Archon War. There are several small islands there, often used as a transit point when transporting supplies. Recently, however, supplies stored there have started to go missing for no obvious reason. Stranger still, the Resistance army passed by and reported they found no signs of danger. I'd like to task you with getting to the bottom of this. It's not urgent, so there is no need to leave immediately. I suggest you take a few days to familiarize yourselves with the army, and also with Wadatsumi Island. When Teppei returns, you can catch up with him, then pick a day when the weather's good to set sail for the islands.
Is Teppei really gonna be okay?
Yeah, it's quite a lot of responsibility.
He has a tendency to dive into action without thinking things through. Oh, Paimon can't help but feel a little worried about him. Oh, why don't we go wait for him at the training grounds?
Good idea.
Long time no see.
So that was after we had a few days of training? Okay.
So, how's Swordfish 2 treating you? Getting along okay with everyone?
Well enough.
Well, you're in luck, because this seasoned veteran's got a few leadership tips for you. Raising their pay will boost morale, while giving them a few bounties will act as an incentive to go the extra mile. It's also important to maintain strict discipline at all times, and finally... wait. What was it? What was it?
Wow, where'd you learn all that, Teppei?
I read it in a novel from the Publishing House. It was a long time ago. You wouldn't believe how many dongo it took to convince my friend to let me borrow it.
You're seriously gonna use a novel to tell people how to run an army? Pretty sure that's called being an armchair general.
Ha ha! That's where you underestimate me. That's right. I'm learning military management on the job now. Just like you.
Wait, you mean...
You'd better believe it. Thanks to my outstanding achievements in the recent naval battle, I have officially been made the captain of my very own Special Operations Unit.
Oh, well done, Teppei.
It's a brand new unit, Herring 1. What do you think? Pretty awesome, right? I spoke to Her Excellency, and she says our uniforms are in production.
Wait, they have special uniforms too?
Let's go collect them together once they're ready. Oh, I can't wait to put them on. We're really gonna look the part. Everything's going great. Our mystery sponsor supplies have really helped turn things around.
I do wonder who the mystery sponsor is. It better not be the Fatui.
Will Paimon get a uniform too?
Oh please, that would be so sweet.
Of course. You're a recognized member of the Wadatsumi Island Resistance.
Captain, a new assignment has come in.
Uh-oh, does this mean we're gonna skip getting the new uniforms?
Thank you, soldier. I'll be there on the double. Alright, I better go. See you again soon. You'd better watch out, partner. At the rate I'm going, I'll overtake you if you're not careful.
Ha! In your dreams, mister!
I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. I'm at the top of my game right now. This is my time to shine.
Nice.
Paimon's so surprised that Teppei's been made a platoon captain. He must have been working super hard. Let's take a break, then go check out these Archon War ruins.
Sounds like a plan. I guess we don't get the uniforms though. And we don't get to see Paimon in the uniform either. Go and investigate the ancient ruins. Alright, that's where we gotta go next. Oh, it's these ones in Fort Mume. Okay. We can just glide down there. Alright, here we go. Hey, have they added some stuff to this island? Because these electro things weren't here before.
This should be the place. But Sangonomiya was right. It doesn't look like anything suspicious is going on. Could they be hiding? Let's see what we can find. Yikes! A huge lava drill! Was it drawn out by the electro energy?
Okay, this was just part of the quest. I was gonna say. Oh, he just ran off. Oh, he's in the water. Oh, you've messed up now. Oh wait, he's not getting frozen. Oh, because it's reacting with the electro shield. Okay, well. That's fine. Now he could get frozen. Nicely done.
Phew! Glad that's over. As monsters go, that one was pretty tough. But what's such a huge Thunderhelm lava trail doing here in the first place? It doesn't make any sense. Also, the atmosphere here gives Paimon the creeps. Anyway, the good thing is that it's over now. We should probably get going. Huh? Tepe, what are you doing here?
Wow, this is a surprise. I didn't know you were the ones investigating here.
Alright, something's going on. He's not only coughing, but his hair is grey. This is not good.
I just got back from delivering some supplies to the front line. I figured I'd stop by and clear any threats in this area on the way back.
Are you alright there, buddy? You're looking slightly the worse for wear.
I'm fine. It's nothing. I must have caught a cold a couple of days ago while I was out at sea.
No, you're old.
On my way past, I heard that someone had just arrived on the island to investigate, so I thought I'd come and take a look. If there'd been some real danger, I might have had the chance to be the hero. Shame it was just you guys. I guess I came here for nothing.
Tepe, don't you think there's something strange about this place?
Now that you mention it, there is something a little off about it. It could be that the Tatarigami is more palpable here, I guess. We're not that far away from Orobashi's remains.
Orobashi? Who's that?
A god. Look, there's the corpse over there.
Ah! It's a gigantic snake skeleton! Oh, it looks terrifying!
Paimon, we've passed this thing on the way to do other quests before.
Orobashi was the one who brought our ancestors from Enkanomiya to the surface. That's the origin of the Wadatsumi island you know today. Our ancestors regarded it as a guardian deity. But during the Archon War, Orobashi invaded Yashiori Island. The Raiden Shogun came out in person and slew Orobashi with the Muso no Hitotachi. That same slash also formed what later became known as Musojin Gorge.
The Raiden Shogun created Musojin Gorge in one slash? Wow, that's pretty incredible!
Yes, but the Archon War was brutal. And Yashiori Island was completely destroyed during that battle. They say the Shogun lost something very dear to her along the way, too. Since Orobashi's death, there has always been some animosity between Wadatsumi Island and the Shogunate, but our different beliefs have nothing to do with why the resistance was formed. We only rose up to fight against the Vision Hunt Decree. When Orobashi attacked civilization, the Shogun stood up and put a stop to it. But now that the Shogun is stripping people of their ambitions with the Vision Hunt Decree, it's time for someone to stand up and stop the Shogun. Alright, I'm heading back. I was just dealing with some of the Shogun's elite samurai, so I think I'm gonna take a quick breather, and it's on to my next assignment. You should report back to Sangonomiya as soon as possible. Don't stay here longer than you need to. Being around the Tatarigami too long won't do your health any good.
Take care of yourself.
Hey, don't worry about me. Peak condition.
Yeah, something's not right here.
Tepe's sure made some big progress if he's already dealing with Shogunate Samurai, Paimon can hardly believe it. Let's report back to Kokomi.
Alright, back to Kokomi. Return to headquarters and talk to Sangonomiya Kokomi. That was Goro.
Kokomi, we're back! Oh, look, Goro's here too!
For some reason I was expecting Teppei to be here, but Goro's cool.
What happened? They look so serious.
Approximately how many people are exhibiting these symptoms?
I haven't had the chance to do a full count yet.
Kokomi, Goro, what's going on?
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerated aging.
That's what's happened to Teppei.
I called them in for questioning and found out they'd privately acquired some secret weapons from our sponsor. Most of them are highly ambitious types, vehemently opposed to the Vision Hunt decree. They've been using these new weapons secretly since getting a hold of them.
So that's why the war has been going unusually well. But risky secret weapons are not the answer. We must put a stop to it immediately. Goro, have you managed to acquire one of these weapons?
Well, most of the officers refuse to hand them over. Still, I did manage to get one.
Oh dear.
Do you know something about this?
It's a Fatui delusion.
So that means our secret sponsor's the Fatui?
Oh, I said I hoped it wasn't the Fatui, and look what it is. The Fatui.
But why would the Fatui do this? Forget that. There's no time. Right now we need to inform the whole army to cease using their delusions immediately.
Yep.
All soldiers who have shown symptoms are to be taken for treatment. I just hope we'll be in time to save them.
Wait a second. Speaking of soldiers with symptoms...
Teppei.
No! Surely he can't have... let's go check on him.
Look for Teppei. He should be around here. This is where he lives. Oh, guess not. Round the corner, maybe? There he is.
Teppei!
Oh. Hey, guys. What are you doing here?
Oh, he's an old man now. Oh no.
Just a moment. Let me get up. Ugh. It's weird. I don't know where all my strength's gone.
Teppei, you have to tell me. What's been going on with you?
Oh, right. Yeah. I haven't had time to give you the full details. Well, I made a lot of great contributions to the war effort lately. Fighting the Shogun's army at sea, taking on Shogunate samurai all by myself, rescuing my comrades from an ambush. Things I never would have dreamed I could do when you first met me. If only I were stronger still. The stronger I am, the more I can do for the Resistance. Wait a sec. Where's my secret weapon gone?
Tell me about this weapon. When did you start using it?
It wasn't long after you were made captain of Swordfish 2. I met these mysterious people. Said they were with our supporters. They gave it to me and said that as long as I have the will to become stronger, his secret weapon will answer my call. It's just like a vision, isn't it? Of course, I've never used a vision, so I wouldn't know the difference.
This is a delusion.
Delusion? Oh god. Doesn't sound very good. So, what's the difference between a delusion and a vision?
A delusion drains the user's life force.
Gosh. Well, I suppose it's not too surprising that a mysterious weapon of unknown origins would come with its risks. I've been getting more and more tired over the past few days, and I have this strange sense of dread. At first, I'd find I was a little more beat than usual after a battle. Didn't think anything of it. But today, I got back and suddenly my vision was going blurry. This is a real shame. There I was, thinking I was catching up with you. Guess I didn't receive the favor of the gods after all. Hey, would you do something for me? When our uniforms are ready, grab mine for me. Bring it back here, and we can change together.
Oh, it's so tragic.
What's that look for? Don't worry, partner. As soon as I've rested up, I'll be right as rain. Right as rain, I tell you. As soon as I've rested up.
Tepe!
The Fatui.
Hey! Where are you going? Hey!
Does that mean he just died? I mean, he's still... No, he's still alive. He's just resting.
Tepe's breathing is getting weaker and weaker.
Okay, he's not dead yet. There's still hope. We could save you, Tepe.
How's Tepe's condition?
How could none of us have noticed? He's taken a sudden turn for the worse.
I have put out the order to seize all delusions. The vast majority are showing some loss of vitality, but nothing serious. Sadly, a few have been less fortunate.
Your Excellency, I'm planning to establish a dedicated field hospital to monitor their condition. The soldiers are up in arms about the ban, though. They know full well what a delusion is, but they still intend to keep using them.
Okay, I'll leave you to deal with the situation. I have to get to the front line. This whole fiasco is certain to be a blow to morale. If the Shogun's army attacks now while we're scrambling to recover, it could well undo everything we have achieved so far.
Yeah, the Resistance did not need this right now.
What are your thoughts?
I'll go confront the Fatui directly.
No, it's too dangerous. The Sakoku decree is still in force, so their delusions must be produced within Inazuma's borders. To organize an operation of this scale, they will have had to mobilize a huge amount of manpower and resources. They can't have done it without local support. If we want to stop them, we have to destroy the factory where the delusions are made. But it's sure to be heavily guarded. It's dangerous to go alone. At least take some troops with you.
There's no time for that.
Your Excellency, given the urgency of the situation, we were hardly discreet when confiscating the delusions. The Fatui are sure to take notice. If we spend any longer amassing our forces, they will get wind of our plans and make their escape.
Very true. Let me think. I gave this some thought while you were confiscating the delusions. The side of the factory must be big and secluded, but close enough to a transport route to ensure the supply of raw materials. Not many places meet these criteria, and if we take the locations where our soldiers receive their delusions into account as well, I suspect the site is likely to be the cliffs, near the ocean at the southwest of Yashiori Island. I'm not going to stop you, but please, be careful. We have lost too many courageous fighters already. I don't want to lose you too.
Okay, let's go.
Huh? You mean to the delusion factory? Really? You aren't gonna think it over first? Fine.
And off we go. Search for the place where the delusions are being made. Let's go and put a stop to this. And conveniently it's right next to a teleport location. What's surprising is Kokomi actually really does care about our safety. We've not really been with her for that long, but that's cool. We're a valued member of the team. So apparently it's being made around here? Okay, this makes more sense. Yeah, it's a secret little tunnel. no pyro in the current party. That's fine. We could swap Zhongli out for someone who has pyro. I don't know how necessary it is to like bring one of every element, but we'll just do what it says. It's fine. We don't actually have any shielding or healing actually, so maybe this was a mistake. It's fine. No, we're good enough. We can just blast through everything. Ow! Zhangling, no! Is there any more of those? That was nasty. Okay, well here we go. The battle begins.
Access denied. Next on the for Rex Rapids.
Although this isn't it, we also need to acquire that key thing? Oh, we can get rid of this guy's shield. There we go. Nice. Yeah, we need to go and get this. And we can't pick up those, and there's no chests anywhere so far. What's behind here? Oh, we can break them. That's cool. Ooh, we're on our way down.
So, is this what delusions are made from? So much crystal marrow.
Yeah.
Now, where have we seen that before? Wait a second. Are they getting this from Rito?
They have to be, because that's where it's from.
Fate is upon you. Over here. Born of ice and frost.
Let me amuse myself a little.
Nope, you will not. So if the Kanjo Commission are funding it, that's even worse. I wonder if they did that to weaken the resistance forces, because it's giving them victories, but it's obviously aging them at a massive rate. Ooh, what's this? The situation of the Inazuman Civil War is presently uncertain. The longer this conflict drags on, the more advantageous our position will be. To deepen the resistance resilience on delusions, to fan the flames of war, and steel the resolve of the leadership on both sides to continue fighting. I call upon the available comrades to assist the work of the 2nd Naval Lieutenant Nathan in dashing Sangonomiya's hopes for a quick victory. If there are any accidents, assist in 2nd Lieutenant Nathan's escape, and silence all who might reveal our infiltration into their ranks. This mission is of vital importance to securing our supply of delusions. Not a single detail may be overlooked. Okay, well that's the backstory then. Well, we have 2 of these, so I'm guessing we have to go up here now?
Yikes! It looks dangerous.
It's fine. Oh,
We
wait.
better watch our
These
step,
floors.
or we might get hit.
Yeah. That's fine, we made it to the chest. Right, what's down here? Oh, okay. It just teleports us. Oh, right, that just kills us. I thought it was taking us to another area of the like domain, but hey, no. It's just insta-death. Oh, we're gonna pretend that didn't happen then. Wait, no. Now we need to swap platforms when it goes down. And then this will take us up, hopefully. Oh, I see what we need to do. We need to jump across and glide to that one. Tricky. It must be an absolute pain to work in this factory. Imagine having to go to the top floor. You have to keep doing this just to go up. Oh, it's a good security measure, I suppose. Ow. Oh, it fires too. That's why. Okay. Right. Wait, 2, then go. Oh, and we need this as well. There we go, we got the other piece. Which means we're back here, right? We can go in the door. We've lost quite a lot of health to the traps, but it's okay. We should have more than enough to beat whatever is here.
Do not let them impede the work of the Harbingers. You'll never get out of here alive.
I think we will. Let's go after the electro one first.
Access denied.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
He's about to shoot a bubble. He's got the electro shield on, that's fine. With our cryo character, we should be able to get rid of that. Ow. It's fine that Fischl took the hit actually, because she did have full health.
This is it.
And easy does it. Bunch of reactions and lots of freezing. Oh, never mind, there's more Fatui.
Don't be intimidated. Lord Harbinger will be here soon.
Wait, I hope we don't have to fight a boss in this condition because, yeah, no healing. That'll be a bit tricky.
Purging transgressions.
If we have to fight the boss without having a healing character, this will be very difficult.
Next on the agenda.
But you know what? We like a challenge. It's fine.
Let me
We do have a lot of damage though, so if we can just dodge and out DPS them.
You actually managed to find this place. Congratulations.
Ah, it's Scaramouche.
Barely 2 words in, and you already look like you want me dead.
You're manufacturing delusions? You're giving delusions to the Resistance.
Oh, so that's what this is about. I think you've got the wrong idea. I know how this looks, but I'm just here to follow orders. I'm obviously not the mastermind behind this. Aren't you supposed to be pretty tough? What are you waiting for? Go get them. You're getting all worked up over nothing. You've changed. You're getting weak.
How can you say this is nothing?
How can you call it anything more? It's the way of the world. Human life is worthless. They were always going to die, with or without a delusion. At least having one gives them a chance to fulfill their ambitions. Do you have any idea how useful the Vision Hunt decree is to us? It took a lot of work to make it happen. Obviously, it was in our best interests. Good news is, our hard work is finally paying off. Generating conflict creates a big market for delusions. Now we just let the promise of power draw in the weak. For just a small price, they get the feeling of controlling the world, trading their life for supreme power. Pretty good deal, don't you think?
Jesus, guy's evil.
So, the Fatui started the Vision Hunt decree? You've been behind it all along?
From the outside, Inazuma looks pretty impenetrable. But on the inside, it's a land of opportunity. With a little effort, we were able to break them down from within.
Of course it's the Fatui. It's always the Fatui.
Eternity stretches things out over a long time. But each moment within it becomes all the more fragile. Take your friend in the Resistance, for example. There's nothing you can do now. He's a lost cause. Just like a bubble on the water. Beautiful for a moment, then total destruction. The more it takes from them, the more tightly they hold on to it. And the more incompetent they are, the more determined they are to fight it. It's such a farce. You have to see the funny side.
Don't you dare mock Tepe. He's not incompetent.
Hey, calm down!
That's it. Just like that. Embrace the anger. Embrace it! The wrath of the gods fills his factory, and it feeds on your anger.
What's happening? Get up!
Wait, is that who I thought it was?
Repeat after me. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Come on.
3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Ah! Yay, Miko?
Oh, you recognize me right away. Your brain seems relatively unscathed. This is good news. It's just as well, really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, it was like you were glued to the ground back there.
Did she face him, or is she working with them then? Because we didn't see a battle. There could have been.
Nico? Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something. How come you're acting so differently from when we first met you?
Am I? Maybe it's because I had the other Shrine Maidens leave. Anyway, I've always been like this. People show you whatever side of themselves they want you to see. I know this for a fact. Every side of me is the real me. People just like to define things in all sorts of arbitrary ways. This is a human society. At the moment, anyway. And I'm just doing as I please.
Paimon didn't quite follow.
Study humans a while longer, my little friend. You'll see what I mean.
How did you do it? How did you save me from the balladeer?
Right! Paimon was so focused on the Traveler that Paimon didn't notice what you did to get Scaramouche off our backs.
What if I told you it was a secret art from the Grand Narukami Shrine, and that I had the balladeer down on his knees, begging for mercy in an instant? Would you believe me?
No.
Well, maybe you should be worrying less about that, and more about how exactly you're going to thank me, no? Maybe some of your neural circuitry is less intact than I thought.
Thank you ever so much, Yae-sama.
I didn't mean you had to be so formal about it. I need your actions, not your words. The delusions. They're still on your mind, aren't they?
Yes. What happened next?
You needn't worry. The leader of Wadatsumi Island took some troops to clear the place out. She's also issued a strict ban on the use of delusions across the whole army. With their stronghold exposed, I doubt the balladeer is stubborn enough to try and retaliate now on his colleagues' behalf. It would be more trouble than it's worth. I must say, I would relish the opportunity to watch the Fatui getting a taste of their own medicine. Well, anyway, that's Ungonamiya Kokomi. She really outdid herself this time. I'd love to have another chat with her again in person. But alas, belief systems can be such a hindrance sometimes.
A hindrance? Should you really be saying that as the Gucci of the Grand Shrine?
Anyway, I'm only telling you this to stop you worrying so that you can focus on something I need you to do for me.
What do you need?
You've met her, right?
You mean the Raiden Shogun?
I'm not talking about the puppet. I mean her. You've met her, yes?
You mean inside? In that place?
Yes. The true Raiden Shogun, who meditates endlessly in the plane of Euthymia to preserve her being. Her name is A.
Are you saying that the one we met at the ceremony was just a puppet? And the real Raiden Shogun is the one that the Traveler met later? And does that mean that when the battlefield changed, so did the opponent?
There were some subtle differences. But why go to such lengths?
Because this is the Raiden Shogun's eternity. Before pursuing the eternity of her nation, she had to reach eternity for herself. Since the physical body will eventually turn to dust, she replaced hers with that of a puppet. And since the spirit is susceptible to erosion, she placed her consciousness inside her sword, where she remains in a meditative state, free from all disturbances.
So, that place that she carved open with her sword...
The plane of Euthymia. Essentially, the world inside her mind. A place that typically only allows her existence. She shuts herself off in her inner world, leaving all the affairs of the outside world to be dealt with by a puppet, who has a singular focus on the pursuit of eternity. This is the approach A has come up with for realizing eternity.
Zhongli also mentioned erosion. It's one of the reasons why he stepped down.
You mean Morax? It's been a while since I last saw him. A surprising decision by Liu's Archon. What a fascinating god he is.
It seems like the Raiden Shogun's approach solves the problem Zhang Li was facing, though.
Perhaps. Or you could take the view that she's acting like a little child, throwing a temper tantrum and locking herself in her room. Don't you think? The grand notion of eternity she once held has long since given way to the eternity of her own definition. And ultimately, her eternity is defined by fear. The fear of loss.
I'm still not sure what you want me to do.
The truth is, we are on the same side. You want to save the people of Inazuma from the Vision Hunt decree. So do I. The only difference is that I'd rather like to save this nation and save A while we're at it. The key is that the plane of Euthymia represents A's inner world. Defeat her there, and you may well have the chance to shake the Raiden Shogun's will.
So this is your plan? To abolish the Vision Hunt decree? Not by talking her out of it, or through an armed resistance, but by, hopping inside the Raiden Shogun's inner world?
Yeah, but what chance do we have? Last time we fought her, she took away all of our elemental powers.
You're a fast learner. In short, this is the last chance to get Inazuma back on track. Otherwise, an eternity of darkness awaits.
I still have one question. Why me?
Don't you realize how special you are? Remember, the plane of Euthymia is a space where only she is allowed to exist. The fact that you could appear there tells us one crucial thing. That you have piqued her interest. Perhaps it's because she has never seen an individual who is so unpredictable in the face of eternity.
Has no one else ever been in there?
None. No one has seen the devotee of eternity since she shut herself away. In fact, no one even knows what it looks like in there. Your existence is more than just an opportunity. It's the very key to all of this. To that I say, well done, child. You did not disappoint me after all.
Wait, you're leaving? Where are you going?
Anti-Raiden Shogun training. I've prepared a special program just for you. Come along.
Okay, the voice line just cut off there. Go to the training area. Ah, there's more to do. I wonder if this will end then with us actually fighting the Raiden Shogun, because I thought it would end by destroying the factory. But now there's more to do. Alright, here we are, the training area. There's not really much here yet.
We're gonna do it here? And what's this mechanism for?
Oh, that's part of it.
Think of it as a catalyst that can reproduce the Raiden Shogun's combat moves. I made it from my own memory, which means it should be perfectly accurate. Unless, of course, her skills have declined. It'll give you a chance to figure out her moves in advance and come up with a counter strategy. That should be a big help, don't you think? The aim is to try to not get hit by the attacks. Since you've escaped certain death at her hand once already, I presume this shouldn't be more than you can handle.
So we just need to dodge. Alright, let's activate it. We can start the challenge or activate the final challenge. Oh. I don't know why, I don't know why I activated the final challenge. Do we need to not get hit by any attacks? We can only get hit one more time and we lose, so... Oh, we gotta dodge all of her abilities. Okay. This is stressful. You gotta survive another minute? Okay, so we just can't go close for that one. It's gonna be shooting those out at us. The worst one is that. But it's fine if we just keep dodging. Especially if we keep dodging sideways, we won't get hit by those. And then it's going to do that one, yeah, the radius one. Oh, okay, it didn't do 2 in a row this time. It's also getting a bit faster, and it's doing more of those. Okay, well, I bet it's going to start comboing things as well together. What's it going to do next? Okay, it's going to do one of those. What is this? What is this? Well, I have no idea what that was, but Fischl is dead. What? Okay, Fischl, we're gonna heal you up. And let's swap off Mona. Let's get Jean in.
Ready for anything.
Oh, she doesn't have her burst ready. Does any of our healers have their burst ready? I thought she might do. Let's go to Barbara. Yep. Free healing! Woo! Okay, let's activate the final trial and beat this thing. So dodging's not too bad. We just need to make sure we get out of things at the right time. Okay, so interesting. We don't have to leave the field when dodging that ability. Ow, okay, we got hit by that. So that doesn't work. Okay. Like, my goal here is to learn how all the movesets work when we actually go and beat the Raiden Shogun. So those slashes, you have to actually just get out of the way. But the floor things, like the lightning strike on the floor, you can actually just stand in it. And so long as you dodge, it will miss. So that's good to know. Since when we're going to be fighting the Raiden Shogun, we're going to have to actually not only dodge things, but hit her back to defeat her. As I doubt the mechanics are just going to be just all dodging. Okay, nope. And also, I'm worried about how we're going to beat the last bit of this, actually, since we didn't do that last time. I'm guessing we've got to use a bunch of elemental bursts and things at it. Like, we were starting to do that, we just didn't have enough damage. But we got Zhangling's, like, actual burst ready. So we can maybe just smack it. Here it is. Alright, let's go. What? Why did it fail? Why did it fail? I thought that was it. This quest is so annoying. The dodging is fine, it's just that thing at the end. That thing at the end didn't need to be there. I think the dodging is enough. Because this thing is ridiculous. I wonder how many people are stuck on this. Like, poor mobile players, by the way. Not only, like, for some people who have lag problems because their device isn't powerful enough. Like, imagine trying to dodge all this perfectly. Like, I'm so glad I'm on PC. This would just not be as good. Or possible? No, probably it's possible, but it's just gonna be harder. Now, beating that thing at the end. We killed it last time, right? So, was it because we moved? Do we have to also just not stand in the electric? So we could try it out. No. We could try that. Can't believe this story quest being like stuck because of this. Okay, so we didn't get hit. Come on. Oh, is that it? Is it because we moved into the lightning and that's how we failed? Okay, phew. Oh, we did it. That was pain.
What a workout!
Oh, is that it? It was a little challenging. No, Aether, you're wrong this time. It was pain. It was horrible.
So how come you know so much about the Raiden Shogun?
You mean me? Perhaps it's because I'm the Electro Archon's servant.
What?
What? Like Devalin is to Barbados? Huh. Never would have guessed by looking at you.
It sounds like you'd be more persuaded if you saw me in my fox form.
I'd like to see that. Very persuaded indeed.
In your dreams.
Ah.
Aww.
I'm with Paimon here, yeah. Disappointing.
More curious than my appearance is the fact that she and I don't see each other anymore, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
A nation to last for all eternity is a dream that she and I both share. But I don't think that's the same thing as complete stasis. At some point, she started going down a path that became increasingly difficult for me to join her on. You know, A never said goodbye to me before she stepped into the plane of euthymia. Perhaps it's just my wishful thinking, but I think she did this deliberately, as her way of keeping our friendship eternal. By neither saying goodbye nor seeing me again, our relationship will remain forever how it was. In her mind, at least.
The Raiden Shogun is the wishful thinker here. She has taken a very one-sided view.
Since we've embarked on two very different paths to eternity, I can either continue to maintain the status quo or do whatever it takes to bring her back on track, regardless of the cost. I have chosen the latter because if stubbornly isolating herself in the plane of euthymia is her idea of eternity, then my duty as her eternal servant is to drag her back out of her own head and into the real world.
Aw, Miko, you sound like a really great
This is amazing. I can't wait for that to happen.
I'm only telling you this so you can properly understand my plan. Could you possibly spare the sentimentality for the time being? Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. Time for Anti-Raiden Shogun Training Phase 2.
There's a part 2?
No, there's a phase 2. Yeah, no. No, please, no more. Ah! Oh no. Defeat 10 opponents while fighting. Oh, Goba's not going to do anything, he's a pyro. Ow. Okay, it doesn't matter if we get hit though. And it looks like it attacks less often? Yeah, okay. So this one's more forgiving than what we were fighting before.
We're way behind schedule.
We gotta watch out for that thing though, because if it does any of those slash attacks, we can't really dodge very quickly when aiming with Ganyu's but yeah. Looks like we'll be doing it this way instead. We're just hitting them with Jangling Spit. If I knew we were going to be fighting though, maybe I wouldn't have picked all these characters, as Ganyu's our main damage dealer. And if we can't really take time to draw aim with the bow, it's not going to be that good. Okay, we did, it was fine. Oh, it was less punishing doing it like that.
What did we do?
You did quite admirably. I could see your determination and your hard work.
Much better than the first time.
So, do you think we're ready to beat the Raiden Shogun now?
Yeah, are we?
How do I put this? You're no match for her at all.
Ah, figures.
Wait, what? So all of this was a complete waste of time?
You are the most important part of the plan. I know what I'm doing. You don't think I'd leave you with no chance to win at all, do you?
I mean, we don't really know you that well, so maybe?
Speaking of, Traveler, what do you think of the Resistance Army's chances?
To be honest, they're no match for her either.
You're absolutely right. Perhaps they occasionally best the Shogun's army in open battle, but when they face the Raiden Shogun herself, considering even their visions have been taken from them and embedded in the statue, they're ultimately quite helpless.
You don't have to be so blunt. The Traveler's the captain of Swordfish too, you know.
I don't mean to belittle them. On the contrary. It is precisely because of their helplessness, because their visions have been taken from them, that their will is all the more precious. In short, if everything goes according to plan, they may yet prove to be helpful.
So what is the plan?
Oh, goodness, is that the time? I have another guest to receive today. We can talk more back at the Grand Narukami Shrine.
All of a sudden, you're entertaining guests? Hyman's really struggling to understand how you work.
Yep, confusing. Well, that's okay then. We can just go back to the shrine. No problem.
Okay, we can talk here. You asked me about the plan. In fact, I've been mulling it over for quite a long time. Before one makes a plan, what is the most important thing one must do?
Don't know. What is it?
You must understand the situation you are facing.
I see.
The Vision Hunt Decree was obviously devised as a means of manipulating the Shogun, the ones behind it knowing full well her susceptibility as a puppet, with a single-minded focus on eternity.
The Balladeer confirmed this. The Fatui did it to create the demand for delusions.
Yes, this is the strongest piece of evidence we have to go on. Now, we also know that every aspect of the Vision Hunt Decree's promulgation and execution has been enthusiastically spearheaded by the Tenrio Commission from the outset.
Ayaka was saying that every time they submitted a petition against the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenrio and Kanjo commissions would veto it straight away with no negotiation.
The Tenrio Commission is working for the Fatui. The Kanjo Commission betrayed the shogunate long ago.
Yes, it's all too clear that both the Tenrio and Kanjo commissions are in some form of collusion with the Fatui. Foolish humans, blinded by their greed. Thus, the current situation is that our Fatui antagonist is still at large, has the two rogue commissions wrapped around their finger, and is distributing delusions from the shadows. Unfortunately, given that said antagonist is under the protection of two commissions and the Raiden Shogun, we would be rather hard-pressed to track them down.
So, what should we do?
It will be easier for us to start with someone from Inazuma. So my plan is to incite rebellion in the Tenrio Commission.
What?
Rebellion? What are you talking about? After everything you just said, it sounds like the Tenrio Commission has rebelled already.
When I say rebellion, I don't mean betraying the shogunate. I mean inciting a certain someone to betray the Tenrio Commission. If we manage to convince her, I'm quite sure we'll be able to get you another audience with the Raiden Shogun.
Oh, I'm guessing it's that person we fought before. Is it Sarah? Don't be so coy. Who is this certain someone?
I'll give you a clue. She's currently in charge of the Shogun's army. She visits the shrine at this time every month, and she is our guest today. She also appears to be standing right behind you.
Yeah, that one.
Don't move a muscle. You've got some nerve showing up here in the shrine when there's an active warrant for your arrest. Don't even think about trying anything. Surrender now. You're coming with me to headquarters. Seize him!
Affirmative.
Kujusara!
It seems that you're forgetting. This is the Grand Narukami Shrine. Use of force here is strictly forbidden. Before you proceed, which of you would like to face criminal charges for dishonoring the Shogun,
Ugh. Guji-ai, please tell me you are not sheltering a wanted criminal here.
We are just friends. I don't see what sheltering has to do with it. Tell your subordinates to leave. We have things to discuss.
All of you outside.
As you wish.
Guji-ai, I'm a little curious. Does it not also dishonor the Shogun to hide a wanted criminal at her grand shrine?
You're the same as ever, Kujo-sara. No one can match you when it comes to loyalty to the Shogun.
As a servant, loyalty to the Shogun is my duty. And as a warrior, I dedicate my life to following the way of the Shogun.
Even though she will one day seize your vision too?
Yeah, I was always wondering about that, because there's a lot of people in Inazuma that have visions that work for the Shogun. And I was like, hold on a minute, how are they allowed to have them? So, yeah, it confirms they're going to take it away one day.
The Vision Hunt Decree is the Shogun's chosen course, and I shall not question it.
Oh, it's tragic. Such wholehearted devotion rendered meaningless by circumstance. Have you been kept in the dark? Or are you the only one left in the light?
Lady Guji, I need you to be direct. Tell me exactly what you mean.
The Vision Hunt decree is a trap. Part of a Fatui plot to bring Inazuma to its knees. And your masters, the Kujo clan of the Tenrio Commission, they're the ones keeping the truth from reaching the Shogun.
You're saying the Kujo clan betrayed the shogunate?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Guji Yae, your allegation is not only dangerous, but ridiculous. The Tri-Commission has served the Shogun since ancient times, and remains absolutely loyal to this day. Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, I have seen and heard nothing but pure devotion toward the Shogun. At every level of the Tenrio Commission, especially from the head of the clan, Kujo Takayuki. He reveres the Muso no Hitotachi more than anyone. My own respect for the Shogun pales in comparison to his. How could he ever even dream of acting against the Shogun?
3 days. Come back here in 3 days and I will show you the evidence. As a Guji, there's one thing I know very well. People believe whatever they want to believe. Some things you do not see, simply because you do not wish to look. And so, it falls to me to place the truth before your eyes, in all its ugliness.
3 days? I'll be here. But if I don't see any evidence, I will demand a formal apology for slandering the Kujo clan. Also, he will have to come with me.
Uh-oh.
Wonderful. Then I'll see you in 3 days. I look forward to it very much.
Well, we better go and get that evidence, because I don't want to go away.
That was so scary. Paimon wasn't expecting to run into Kujosara here. But, Miko, you mentioned evidence of the Tenrio Commission's betrayal. Is that all in hand and good to go, or...?
Why are you always asking so many questions? Of course not. I just had to say something because I clearly wasn't convincing her.
Not entirely unexpected.
Ah, so it was a fail.
As plans go, changing the deity's mind is a huge gamble to begin with. We can't expect to be in control of every last detail when we're facing off against a god, can we?
That's true.
Okay, but what are we gonna do, though? We only have 3 days.
If we want to get our evidence, we're going to need some help. Now, come with me. We must awaken the professional.
The servant's path completed. New quest, Proof of Guilt. There's so many, like, bits to this quest, isn't there? I guess it is going to end with us fighting the Raiden Shogun. And we need to go and find the helper. Oh, is it Sayu? Yeah, it is. Hello.
That toy Tanuki just turned into a human! What's going on? Paimon's never seen one of these before.
Not a Tanuki. I'm a Muchina.
He fell asleep.
I'm so tired. If I don't get enough sleep, it'll stunt my growth.
Is this the professional you were talking about? She doesn't look very professional at all.
Nope.
She is a member of the Shiumatsuban, a genuine, bona fide ninja.
A ninja?
Wow, a ninja? So was that one of those legendary ninja transformation techniques? Anyway, what's the Shumatsuban?
It belongs to the Yashiro Commission, a secret unit under Kamisato Ayato.
Ooh.
Now, Kamisato Ayato and the Yashiro Commission are neutral parties, so I have no right to give orders to the Shiumatsuban. However, convincing their most chronically lazy member to help us is well within my abilities. Here's what I need you to do. Go into town and find evidence of the Tenrio Commission's betrayal. It would not be appropriate for me to be seen there myself.
You make it sound so simple, but...
I have no idea what I'm looking for. What exactly is the evidence?
Oh, I thought you would have figured it out by now. All right then. I'll indulge you with a little more information. For a complete outsider, probing the inner workings of the Tenrio Commission is nigh on impossible. But since the three commissions work together to serve the Shogun, they have a close relationship. Someone from one of the other commissions might have an easier job of figuring out what they're up to.
The Yashiro Commission.
Now you're following me. The Shogun's army haven't given up on their search for you yet, but with the help of this Shiu Matsuban ninja, I'm sure you'll be able to rendezvous with your friends. Don't forget, we're on a tight schedule here. Be sure to bring back the evidence in good time.
We need to go into the tea house to get some of the proof. Or something.
Toma, you there? It's us. We're back.
Now, whenever there's a problem, Toma can help.
What brings you here? Did you meet with the Resistance? How's the battle going? Is it safe for me to come out yet?
No, it's definitely not safe for you to come out, and we just saw Sayu sneaking around the corner.
Not just yet. We saw people patrolling on our way here.
So, it's still not over. I guess you came here because you have something to discuss?
Yes, we do.
I'll get someone to call for Miss Kamisato. Bear with me for 1 second.
Ah, we get to speak to both of them. That's nice.
I see. You have been through a lot since we last met. I understand. You need evidence of the Tenrio Commission's betrayal. Let me think. Now that you mention it, there is one thing that has always concerned me. The Shogun's army has been at war with the Resistance for a long time now, but not once has the Shogun ever inquired about it. I used to think that she simply didn't care, but looking at it now, perhaps the problem all along has been with the Tenrio Commission's reports to the Shogun.
What do you mean?
The Tenrio Commission presides over domestic military affairs. If they ever had any intention of concealing information in their reports, we would have no way of knowing. Meanwhile, the Shogun would incorrectly conclude that the Vision Hunt decree poses no threat and would stick to her decision. If we had access to their reports, it would confirm everything.
So that's what we need to do next.
But as I recall, the only person authorized to access that kind of official documentation is Kujo Takayuki. It's heavily guarded too. Even with Sayu's help, swiping a document from under their noses is no easy task.
If only there was a way we could distract the guards just for long enough.
Is that where we come in? A distraction, you say? We've done this before.
Yoimiya's fireworks!
That's a very Toma-sounding suggestion. But it's a reasonable one. The statue of the omnipresent god is right by the Tenrio Commission. If someone set off fireworks near the statue, they certainly wouldn't ignore it. While they were preoccupied with that, Sayu could infiltrate the Tenrio Commission and take the report, as well as any other evidence she might find.
Great! It feels like I'm getting closer and closer to being a free man again.
That's what we need to do then.
It feels like it's been an eternity since we last sat down and talked like this.
It's not been quite that long.
Well, it certainly felt like it to me. I've been looking forward to seeing you again every day since I got here. This tea house used to be my favorite hiding place, but now I've honestly lost track of how long it's been since I last set foot outside of here. Oh man, I want to go to the hot springs so badly.
Poor Toma.
Let's focus on the issue at hand. The sooner the Vision Hunt decree is abolished, the sooner Toma will be free. This was a reunion of sorts, but there's no time to catch up. We'll celebrate properly when it's all over.
That'll be nice.
Ooh, let's play the hot pot game again.
No, let's not.
You're still thinking about that?
The Tenrio Commission is heavily guarded. Be careful when you get near. Let's meet back here afterwards.
Alright, first, let's go to Hanamizaka to find Yoimiya.
Yeah, let's go. Actually, let's speak to them.
I really hope the plan works out.
So do I. Alright, now, Ayaka?
Fireworks are more visible at night. If possible, I suggest you wait till after dark to put your plan into action.
Okay, we need to go and change the time then. That's both of them. Is Sayu still hanging around? Nope. She's gone. Sneaky ninja. We now need to go and enlist Yoimiya. Do you know what I like about this story quest? It's the fact that it's bringing in all the characters into the story. That's quite cool. You get to talk to pretty much everyone, right? Like all of the Inazuma characters. It's cool. Yoimiya, help us once again, please.
Yoimiya, we need an extra large firework. The super duper big kind.
Extra large firework? You sure came to the right person. As it happens, I made this really souped up one just a couple days ago. But it's so powerful that I haven't found anywhere I can test it out yet. Huh, may as well give it to you. Let me know how it turns out.
Well, that's convenient.
Don't forget, move well away from it after you light the fuse, and try to avoid burning your clothes. Also, it's best that you cover your ears.
Why does Paimon feel so nervous all of a sudden?
Don't worry, it's just a firework, come on! What's the worst that could happen?
An explosion.
We'll give it a try! Thanks, Yoimiya!
And things could set on fire. There's lots of things.
Utter destruction! Now we just need to wait for nightfall.
There's a lot of things that can go wrong. Alright, let's change the time. Let's just do it right at the beginning. That way we've got plenty of time to figure things out in case something goes wrong. Alright, so we need to go here. This is going to be interesting. Alright, we can't go too close to those guards because otherwise they say, "Oh, we spotted you!" So let's sneak underneath this decking that they have conveniently placed here. It's going to be fun actually, because soon, once the story's complete, they won't arrest you, right?
Pretty much how I thought. There are loads and loads of people. If one of them spots me, I'll get caught. We need to get rid of them, or I won't be able to sneak inside.
We'll just have to trust Yoimiya.
After I get the document, let's meet back at Komari Tea House, okay?
Okay.
Also, if I do get caught, please come rescue me.
Oh, we have to now.
Is this really a good idea? Anyway, let's make our way to the statue. Careful does it. Watch out for guards and don't get caught.
Set off the fireworks to distract the guards. I'm guessing I'm going to have to go on a Sayu rescue mission? Oh. We went the wrong way. We have to go this way. Yeah, let's go up. I guess there's many ways you can go, and we went the wrong way. Staying out of the actual city itself is probably the best idea. Oh, there's another guard there. There's a chest here. Cool.
I'll keep this close.
Oh, that was probably not a good time to go and get a chest. But it had to be done. We need our things. Our artifacts and primo gems.
Well, how did it go?
I'm not sure. We lit the firework and ran away.
Well done. Let's wait for news from Sayu.
After some time. Ah, phew, she made it.
I know exercise helps you grow, but this was a little too much exercise. I feel so dizzy. Everyone is spinning. No, I can't sleep yet. There was something important I was supposed to do first. Oh, right, yeah, I got it.
I didn't know how to find a document you guys were talking about, so I just swiped a whole bunch of stuff that looks suspicious.
She just grabbed everything.
Here you go. I'm going to sleep now.
My lady, what are we looking at?
This sealed envelope must be an official report that the Tenrio Commission is preparing to present to the Shogun. In addition, we have correspondence with the Fatui.
Not the Fatui.
It seems that Gujiae was right. They have been fomenting unrest behind the scenes. This should be ample evidence. Please take them to Gujiae. I trust you will have a plan for the next step. I will also gather some people to try and root out the rest of the Fatui in Inazuma.
Still, mind yourself when you face the Shogun. I still get goosebumps just thinking about her drawing that blade.
Again, we'll just have to trust Gujiae. She is close to the Shogun, so maybe she will have a way.
Maybe.
If Paimon remembers correctly, it should be time for a meeting with Yaimiko soon. Let's pack up our things and get ready to head to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Right, off to the Grand Narukami Shrine. And oh wait, let's speak to them again. They might have more dialogue.
Mind yourself against the Raiden Shogun.
Alright, will do, Toma.
That Gujiae. She is such an enigma.
Indeed she is. Alright, now let's go and teleport off to the shrine. Or it wants us to exit the door first. I guess you don't have to do that, right? You can just tell... Yeah, okay. It would have been fine. We could have just skipped and gone straight there.
Lady Guji, here I am, as promised. Rest assured I came here alone and told no one about this trip.
I knew you would keep your promise after all. I'm sure you've barely been able to take your mind off it these past few days. Have you managed to get any sleep at all?
You're quite mistaken. I would never doubt the leaders of my clan. So, where is your proof?
It's right here.
Ah, how wonderful. Everyone's keeping their promises today.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what we had to go through to get our hands on this stuff.
Hand them to Sara. She can examine them for herself.
What is this?
Official Tenryu Commission document. The brilliant lightning reaches out across Inazuma, displaying the eternal path of our almighty Narukami Ugosho to the distant seas and spreading her name across the lands. Your devoted servant, Kujo Takayuki of the Tenryo Commission, humbly submits this memorandum. The Vision Hunt decree proceeds without obstacles. O almighty Ogoshu, at your mercy and might all delusions waste away. Those who have fled return, and all your people welcome the inspections, indeed, even in their hearts. All Inazuma is at peace thanks to your divine power. You, Excellency. It's probably meant to say Your Excellency.
I see this document bears the official seal of the head of the Kujo clan, and it doesn't look like a forgery. I don't understand. Not a single word about the resistance, Sangonomiya, or the situation on the front line. What about the soldiers who gave their lives on the front line, or the hardship endured by the people? Do they deserve no mention?
It's not even mentioned on the document.
Utter disregard for human life. Why would they want to hide it?
For the sake of the Vision Hunt decree, of course. Don't you think the Shogun might reconsider her policy if all of the things you just mentioned appeared in this report?
So, the Tenrio Commission, they are deliberately deceiving the Shogun?
Yes. Now, who else do you think might be benefiting from the Vision Hunt decree?
I have a confidential letter here.
This is a letter from the Tenrio Commission to the Fatui. The head of the Kujo clan kept this a secret from the Shogun, too.
Well, the things you wanted to see but also wished not to see are here before you. Surely, you aren't planning to turn a blind eye to them?
So everything I've ever held on to, it's all... How could they? Ugh! This betrayal is unforgivable! Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do!
Kujo-Sara seems pretty angry, huh? Looks like our Tenrio rebellion is successfully underway!
The Shogun's army is without a leader for now. If we follow her, we might meet the Raiden Shogun.
Yep. Let's catch up with her.
Hold on, Traveler. There's something else we need to discuss.
Huh?
Last time you entered the plane of Euthymia, it was in front of the statue of the omnipresent god, correct?
Correct.
You must find a way to recreate the circumstances of that day. If you can get the Raiden Shogun to open her heart to you once more before the statue of the omnipresent god, you will have the opportunity you need.
I will do my best.
Take this with you as a farewell gift.
What is it?
The omamori from the Grand Narukami Shrine are very potent indeed. I thought I'd put one aside for you.
Thank you. I will treasure it.
If you find yourself at your wit's end, take it out and see what happens. Maybe your prayers will be answered and all your problems will disappear in the blink of an eye. Or if you ever think about me during your journey, take it out, won't you? Who knows? Maybe I'll just end up appearing right in front of you.
Cut it out, Fox Lady. This isn't the time or place to be poking fun at the Traveler.
I'm sorry. Well then, time for you to face my hopeless fool of a friend. I'm counting on you.
Let's go and save her with the power of friendship. Follow Kujo-Sara to the Tenrio Commission headquarters. That's all the way back in Inazuma City, right? Yeah. Looks like they're not going to arrest us this time.
You followed me here? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Since you are a witness, I suppose I can shield you from arrest. At least until I have received an explanation from Takayuki. But if it turns out that you have been deceptive in this matter, then not only will you be arrested immediately, but you'll also be charged with one more crime. Do I make myself clear?
Perfectly clear. Lead the way.
Good.
Oh, we gotta go and follow her? The Tenrio Commission headquarters. This'll be fun.
Apologies, ma'am. Orders from the top. No one is allowed to enter.
Out of my way! I need to speak to him. I won't tell you twice.
Oh, we actually get to use Kujo-Sara. That's cool. I don't think we'll use her that much though. We already have our team.
I must order guide you.
Although I am curious. Like, let's use her first.
I must teach you a lesson.
I mean, she seems pretty good.
Allow me to strike first.
I wonder when they give you the trial characters, are they C0? Are they C6?
No rest for the wicked. I will have order.
All hail.
Alright, let's just beat this guy with a bunch of elemental bursts.
As you wish. Don't look back.
No turning back. Flash.
Oh, was that not the only guy to beat? Ah, there's some guards have popped up.
Show me what you've got.
And she deals quite good damage.
Rise. This is order.
Glory to the Shogun.
Get them. I dare you.
This guy's a lot of health. It'll take forever to kill him with just Kujo-Sara. So let's not do that anymore.
Withdraw.
Next on the agenda.
Take this. Soldiers, quick. Clear.
Born of ice and
If we don't kill the last guy, will he stop summoning people, I wonder? Nope, that theory is false. There's a whole bunch of backup.
I won't forget this.
Wings of darkness. Come, sever.
Gather. Order guide you.
Quiver. No turning back.
now? We're way behind schedule.
Stop! Sarah, have you gone insane? How dare you disregard my orders?
Master,
Go on, ask him! Don't let him intimidate you!
Master Takayuki, I've seen the report to the throne and the letter to the Fatui. Please, tell me why.
So this is how my documents went missing from headquarters. You stole them.
Should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? They were really penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master. I need to know. Has the Tenrio Commission really betrayed the Shogunate?
Yes, I have dealings with the Fatui, and yes, the report you saw was penned by my hand.
Oh no.
He just came right out and admitted it.
The diplomats from Snezhnaya promised a very generous reward indeed, and all they requested of me in return was to see that the Vision Hunt decrees upheld. For too long, the Kujo clan's position has been coveted by so many. There is no shortage of clans who would tear us down at the first opportunity. So, when the chance arose to gain the backing of another powerful nation and crack down on our enemies at the same time, it appeared to me to be an excellent deal. I simply saw no need to inform you, Sarah.
But you worship the Shogun. How can you betray her after all this time and act like it's nothing?
Betrayal? How can you call this a betrayal? The Fatui may think they are using me, but the reverse is true. What could they possibly hope to achieve? When the lightning strikes in Inazuma, they shall fall to their knees and tremble, paralyzed by fear and trepidation. After all, none can contend with the supreme power of the almighty Raiden Shogun and the Muso no Hitotachi.
His intention wasn't to betray the Raiden Shogun, he's just overconfident in her power.
Yeah, he doesn't worship the Raiden Shogun herself, but her power as a warrior, especially the Muso no Hitotachi. In fact, he seems to be way too into it.
But Master, what about loyalty? Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, you taught me the importance of loyalty from servants to their superiors. But it's clear to me now that you wanted my loyalties to stop with the Kujo clan. So you were scared that I would betray you one day? You hypocrite! Preaching about virtue just to mask your own wretched selfishness!
Selfishness? I am but safeguarding the eternity of the Kujo clan. I'm quite sure the almighty Shogun would be sympathetic to that. As would the former head of our clan.
Hate to say it, but his ego is getting in the way. If he thinks the Kujo clan is a match for the Fatui, Paimon thinks he's in for a nasty surprise.
Yep, she's right. There's no point in trying to argue with him. Let's see what Kujo Sara thinks.
I've doubted the Vision Hunt decree in the past. I asked myself, is this truly the correct thing to do? Even though it goes against what I know in my heart to be right. But I chose to obey the Shogun. For as long as she leads the way, who among us is qualified to judge between right and wrong when we have not yet reached the end of the path? But now I realize that the path of eternity is one without end, while this path, it has long since been defiled by your selfish ways. So I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this. If nothing else, my conscience will be clear.
Stubborn and futile. Report to the Shogun if you so wish. The Kujo clan's position is now unshakable, and nothing you can do will change this. The Shogun is at Tenshukaku receiving a Snezhnayan diplomat. A harbinger by the name of Signora.
Signora?
Signora's the one behind all this? Not her again!
We still need to go and get revenge for Venti.
Way back in Rito, Lady Hiragi said something about the Kanjo Commissioner meeting with an arrogant-sounding woman. We should have known.
A diplomat from Snezhnaya. Well, if she thinks she's leaving Inazuma in one piece, she's got another thing coming.
Sara stormed off! Do you think she's gonna go barge into Tenchukaku right now?
Either way, we have a score to settle with Signora.
You can say that again! Alright then, let's do this!
I'm actually tempted to swap one of my characters off of Venti just so I can use him in the battle. Like, can we talk to this guy?
Long as we have the Muso no Hitotachi, the people of Inazuma have nothing to fear. A self-evident fact. Yet Sara is blind to it.
Right, thank you for your words of nothingness.
We're way behind schedule.
You are clearly in the wrong, and we must defeat the Fatui. Alright, we gotta chase Kujo Sara to Tenchukaku. Uh-oh. All the guards are dead. Or knocked out. And they might not be dead. But either way, this doesn't look good. Oh yeah, they're still alive. Okay, still coughing. So they're just knocked out. I wonder who did that. Actually, you know what? I don't wonder who did that. It's definitely the Fatui. He can't stop her.
What's going on?
Oh, didn't you see what was going on? No? Okay. There's more guards up here. Now he's also saying what's going on. Well, let's enter. Looks like it's about to be a battle. This is where the Raiden Shogun dwells. If your guess isn't off, you're about to meet Signora again. Alright, we gotta go and pick our team. What is Signora? She's cryo, right? But then she also has a pyro delusion from the trailer. So we need things that are good against both of those. Well, Bennett's fire, and Mona is hydro, so that could work quite well, just leaving these two here. Ganyu's just great. And Fischl could be support. I mean, it's kind of like a wonky team. It does have healing, doesn't have shields. That might be a problem. Should we get rid of Fischl then and just put on, what, Diona? Should we put Zhongli? Should we put Diona on? Which one of these two?
The hunt begins!
If we do this way, we have two sets of healing, which we don't really need. So we could swap off Bennett for Zhangling. Yeah, that could work. We'll see. We'll see. Talk to Signora.
The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivilized. If I didn't know this was Tenchukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind of street market.
What?
Have you learned your lesson now?
Oh no! What has she done to Kujo-Sara?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora.
Then I apologize, Almighty Shogun.
Signora?
I know. You can't get me out of your mind. But you really don't need to call my name all the time. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me around like a dark shadow.
You're secretly distributing delusions. You're trying to seize control of Inazuma.
Ah, so you came to expose my crimes in front of the Shogun? I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat. I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
For all who have lost their visions, for all who have been harmed by delusions.
Stop talking about people and things that I care nothing about. They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. But now, at least, they get to be building blocks in the grand revolution to realize eternity.
This person's ice cold.
Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for? In their tiny little lives? Almighty Shogun, do correct me if I'm wrong.
For Venti's Gnosis, and for all the people of Liyue you imperiled.
That's ancient history. You certainly love to hold a grudge. The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest thing in all the world. These other mundane details you insist on mentioning, they're just necessary sacrifices. That's all.
It's time for me to put a stop to this.
You stop me? For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around as well. But I didn't have you down as someone quite so foolhardy. Before you go saying something you can't take back, remember that you're Inazuma's most wanted criminal. I suggest you consider your circumstances very carefully. Charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front of the Shogun wasn't the brightest move. Don't you think it's time you stopped digging? I'm not sure you realize quite how much distance there is between us, both in status and in strength.
We've powered up a lot since the last time we met.
I challenge you.
Oh, so he speaks.
To a duel before the throne!
Proceed. My, you're full of surprises today. So you've learned to make the law of the land work for you too, I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us were on equal footing. You are aware that the loser must die. Are you sure this is what you want?
Traveler!
Then I will deign to share this last dance with you. Till death do us part!
Oh, here we go.
A lesson on Harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
You know, it was worth it just to see the Traveler speak.
Let me scribe. Nice and spicy.
Can we harm her? Yeah, we can. Here we go.
Born of ice and frost.
We're also building up some sort of cold frost thing. Yeah, how do we not do that? Do we have to stand near these? We do. Alright, we kind of wasted Zhang Ling's elemental burst. It's fine. We're just figuring out this boss. So she's not really immune to cryo, which is great. We just keep attacking her. Ow. Wait, did that just destroy the... No, I didn't want to destroy it. Diona, why did you do that? We need these. Unless destroying them helps somehow? I don't know. We're just gonna stay near it for now. Let's dodge that. Actually, we should probably put down some of these support abilities. There we go. Let's get some elemental reactions.
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me.
She changing phase?
Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble.
Oh, right, you gotta attack. Get these.
You have reason to be afraid.
And, oh, there we go. It imbues your attacks with pyro. But we also need to be near this so we can bring down our cold thing, because well, it's not working. Oh, I think it's because the floor is icy. Right.
The pale flame smolders.
Oh, I need to pick up another one. Let's just forget warming up, I suppose. Oh, okay. There's another pyro thingy. There it is. Okay, that was quite easy. But now we're into the next phase. Just like Child. Crimson Witch of Embers. Ah, here we go. This is why we brought Mona.
Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my
Oh, this is the real boss fight.
In fires of sin and retribution, your
Oh, what was that?
soul will be incinerated.
Okay. We dodged that one. Shield. Thank you.
Shadows of fate, written in the stars.
Oh, we're now burning.
For Rex Lapis.
Okay, so we have to go to the to these to cool down. Where is she gone? Oh, she's right here.
Not every wound will heal. Special immolation, a cherished agony. Do you feel it?
She's gone again. Oh, there she is. That's been destroyed. Let's go to the next one. Ouch. Okay, that's quite dangerous. No, stop shooting those. We've got to be careful with Diona's shield because she likes to target our very useful and helpful hydro thingies. Whatever these are called.
Did I miscalculate?
Oh, there's explosions everywhere.
Not even ashes will remain.
Okay, we need her burst up very soon. She turns into a tornado. Ah, she's coming this way. I think the floor's burning me as well. Okay, we're fine over here. No, don't do that. I forgot again. Ooh. The problem is, all the floor is burning. There isn't anywhere safe to stand. Oh, we're in trouble. Yeah, we can stand here, I suppose. We really need some elemental particles. What if we do destroy... wait. What if we do destroy these?
Shadows of fate.
Will it create... oh, it cleans the floor. So we do need to get rid of them. Okay. Well, everyone's nearly dead. We just need a bit of breathing room. Right, shield up, heal. We got to heal everyone with this though, which I don't think we will be able to. Right, can we heal most of our party with it? Yeah, most of it is gone. I suppose we got to clean this side up. Right, that's all the fire gone. Ouch. The thing is, will she create more? Oh, there's another one. She does create more. Let's use this so we can escape that phoenix thing. Oh, she walked away.
Call me a witch.
Who dares call you a witch? It's in your name. Right, we kind of need more of those,
Next on the agenda.
yeah, we need these. Thank you. We've got to bring down the pyro. I don't really want to destroy it though, but okay, I guess we will. Not very much else we could do right now while she's just spinning around. We might have to use some food in a second, because we're getting dangerously low. Okay, it was one of these. No! Okay, thank you for shield.
Not every wound will heal. Let me scry.
We've nearly won this, but it's just like, we're trying to stay alive. Oh, good. Right, now we get to heal.
Written in the stars.
I've got this. And there we go, we beat her.
So strong, but how?
I guess she has to die now?
I am a Snezhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me, swear. If you strike me, I will make sure. The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you!
Oh jeez. She was just utterly destroyed and disintegrated.
You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
Well, we were allowed to go. Duel before the throne.
The Raiden Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right? Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness.
I don't like the look of this. Senora is slain.
One strike from the Shogun and now Senora is gone. She got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up. Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled.
We got quick time events now. The Muso no Hitotachi.
Also, when the Shogun executed Senora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat.
Yeah, I agree. It did seem strong. Yae Miko's plan.
So, to recap, Yae Miko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the Omnipresent God.
Yep. We're getting close to it. You know, a few more steps.
We'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while? There's the sound of electro zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent.
I mean, we're always silent, but yeah, I guess more so than usual. It's so noisy outside.
Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshikaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
A few more steps. It's the resistance. Oh no. She's big.
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
Wait, is two visions now? The electro one reawakened. Oh, they're all reawakening. Still don't really know what Dendro does.
So we meet again.
Oh, looks like it's time for round 2. Like back-to-back boss battles.
Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me?
The Fatui have deceived the Raiden Shogun. The Vision Hunt decree should never have existed.
Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation only to tell me this. If so, then you underestimate me. I am quite well informed about the Vision Hunt decree.
You know everything that's going on outside?
Not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity. The Vision Hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago.
But the Vision Hunt decree is damaging. It comes at a great cost to the people of Inazuma.
Individual ambition is inherently incompatible with eternity. What you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more to lose by chasing their dreams. Consider this. No one will lose their life on account of having their vision taken away. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own aspirations, are they not?
Tepe.
Traveler, your existence is unique in my eyes. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you are the furthest thing from eternity. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that I tread the path of eternity on my people's behalf.
This is your plane of euthymia. It is created by your consciousness, yes?
That's right. I'm surprised you understand it so well. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my will, aren't you?
I'm not here to debate your ideas. I'm here to demolish them.
So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity, time for you to enlighten me.
Right, here we go.
Excessive yearning leads to inevitable destruction.
For this time we'll beat you for sure.
Evasion is futile.
Access denied.
Think you can bully me?
Did I miscalculate?
I forget, Diona's shield is not as good as Zhongli's.
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
So she can just blast through the shield, which is not great. Ow. Really wish it would have given us a chance to swap characters, because after that last fight, I definitely would have done. Oh, she just teleported just as soon as we shot.
On the land of eternity.
Oh, we've done this. We're gonna fail, but yeah, we we knew what to do. Okay, I think the shield saved us, but we had to destroy those things. Oh, we've practiced again. Yeah, this is the exact same moveset as the trial tutorial thing. Yeah, there's the close range slash. She's just attacking as well. And now she's doing her long range slashes. And then we gotta watch out for the ones that go on the ground. Yeah, okay, this is fine. This is fine.
Shadows of fate.
I think she just destroyed the shield that we just created.
Strike dead.
Can't handle your drink.
All hail.
Instabilities
Oh, did we just get pushed? Yeah, something pushed us.
I can fix this.
Oh. The Vision Hunt decree. Oh no! There's no more bursts! Ah!
Strike dead.
Right, we're gonna run out of characters with health. Hold on.
We're way behind schedule.
We need to get some stamina. And then we can fight. No, we can't. She's dead. Well, this might be GG. Oh, there goes Zhangling as well. This is not good. Oh, okay, we just need to do a bit more damage.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
Oh, here come all the visions.
I hope we can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Oh, their wishes achievement. Yes, we got a full revive. Alright, you weren't supposed to survive. So because of all the other visions helping us, we've now unlocked all of our skills in this special domain. Alright, now it's an even fight.
This is long overdue.
Alright, go everyone. Give her everything you've got.
Without yearning, all returns to silence.
Oh, that's just striking the area around everywhere.
I'm just way out of practice.
What was that? That was a bunch of combos. Right, that's fine. We've got another heal up. Okay, we nearly just died there, but thank you, Diana, for your healing.
Let me scribe. All will be severed. Written in the stars.
Are our bursts charging really quickly as well, due to like all the visions helping us out?
No touching.
Feels like they are.
This world, a fleeting shadow.
Yeah, well, that's cool. I like the boss fight remix for the music. It's really cool. Just a bit more health. Come on.
Shadows of fate.
There we go.
You've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people, and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff out.
When people move forward with all their might, they can surpass the gods' expectations, and even take over the work of the gods.
Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue?
Yes.
There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward. So are we to just abandon the notion of progress for the sake of wishful thinking?
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. Eternity is the only way.
She's not ready to let go yet.
When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles.
Ah, Kanria.
Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever. Isn't that right?
Sounds about right.
That would be something of an oversimplification.
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change, it does nothing more than simply exist. It is a hollow shell of a nation. I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed?
Miko, retract your words. Never-changing eternity is the promise I made to my people.
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your attention. Your divine gaze.
You mean visions? Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any extra losses. But I have experienced it all. That is why I have chosen to guide them along the correct path toward eternity.
From a certain point of view.
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh?
For me?
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped paying attention to yourself. It must have been terribly lonely here, all alone, for centuries on end.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in stasis for all eternity? You are obviously lonely, and yet for the sake of eternity you choose to stretch your loneliness out to infinity. Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? Why now? This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world. So it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here unbearable for a long time now, haven't you?
I have nothing to say to that.
But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the last few centuries.
How long will that take?
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail of the last few centuries with perfect clarity.
So a very long time.
So it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you.
Miko, I never thought I would have the chance to meet with you like this again. Seeing you again is a change to eternity. And a very nice surprise.
Since you are willing to admit that, I suppose that means we can still be friends?
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will honor your wish to abolish the Vision Hunt Decree. But, with regards to eternity, and the question of whether this nation should move forward, I need time to give it some thought.
Oh, so we're not going to get an answer today then.
You are the one who's been acting like a child from the very beginning. As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope.
I can finally go outside again.
But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends.
Oh, I guess Tepe didn't make it.
They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of Euthymia anyway?
Oh yeah, because Paimon wasn't with us.
Is the Vision Hunt decree abolished?
It was all thanks to Yaimiko. We conveyed the wishes of the people.
Oh, gotcha. Paimon was super worried, you know. So maybe the reason Yaimiko is looking for us now is because she wants to thank us. Let's go find her.
30 Primo Gems. Let's speak to Yaimiko. And this should be the end, right?
Why, hello. If it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the shrine? A sign of piety, perhaps?
You literally told us to come meet you here!
I was just joking. I've been waiting for you.
Seems like someone's in a pretty good mood.
Mm-hmm. Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was truly delightful. By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Courageous and astute. I must say, I am most impressed.
It was a spur-of-the-moment thing. I don't know what came over me.
Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength exceeds my expectations. Still, you did end up victorious. I gather congratulations are in order.
Sure feels good to finally thwart the Fatui plan for once.
Sure does.
They caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very least, they didn't get their hands on another Gnosis.
Oh yeah, that's true. They didn't steal A's.
Wait a second. Did you say Gnosis? As in, the little thing that looks something like a chess piece?
Oh no.
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? Gnosis belong to the Seven. They're what keep them connected to Celestia.
Oh.
Oh no.
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
Oh, you didn't. Hmm?
You did what now?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the Balladeer exactly?
Oh, that was the exchange. The Gnosis is long gone then.
The Balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. In terms of strength, he is superior to Signora. I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old reason.
For once, Paimon just does not know what to say.
But why was the Gnosis in your hands?
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put it. As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me, and I've kept it in the Grand Narukami Shrine ever since. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties with Celestia. Thus the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of conflict. Is that not a good bargain, exchanging it for the one at the core of the plan?
I mean, it was a fair exchange, but we don't know why they want all of them in the first place, and it's probably not good when they get all of the Gnosis.
Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I struck a good deal.
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. The Traveler is worth more than a Gnosis.
No wonder we haven't seen the Balladeer since. Never knew I could fetch such a high price.
the past. So anyway, you still haven't told us why you called us here today.
It's to thank you.
Really?
You intend to travel all over Teyvat, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip to come to an end, has it not?
Oh, it's over.
As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any questions you may have about the road ahead or the events of the past. What would you like to know about?
Alright, well, about the Shogun puppet.
That puppet was built with technology that has been lost to time. Perhaps she, as a god, is the only one privy to the knowledge of its origins. Still, there's one other thing on this topic that I suspect you may be curious to know. Before A began modifying her own godly form, she took it upon herself to create a prototype puppet.
So, you mean there are 3 riding shoguns?
No. The prototype was merely a proof of concept. Its appearance and intellect were not based on A. It was a test. The original plan was for A to simply discard it. But perhaps A thought this to be too cruel, because in the end she chose only to seal the power within it. Later, this puppet wandered Inazuma as an ordinary human male with his own consciousness, until the Fatui took an interest in him.
Oh?
Not the Fatui!
It's always the Fatui.
Some eccentric geniuses in the ranks of the Fatui made adjustments to the prototype, not only unsealing his power, but very likely rendering him even more formidable than his original specifications.
Surely you don't mean...
The object of divine creation is now the one who has taken possession of the Gnosis, and the prototype puppet is now known as the Balladeer.
Oh no. I wonder if he has any memory of that.
What a crazy story!
What a twist.
It is, isn't it? Who can say whether it's coincidence or destiny?
About the former Raiden Shogun.
I'm surprised an outlander like you is aware that there was once a change of Electro Archon. Few citizens of Inazuma are aware of this.
Morat's told us. He said that the Electro Archon Ball has passed away.
Yes. The truth of the matter is that there were 2 twin gods, Baal and Beelzebul.
Twin gods?
They won the Archon War together, and when Baal established the shogunate, Beelzebul became her Kagemusha, or shadow warrior. In other words, she acted as Baal's body double.
Wow, so that's the one that we have now.
Beelzebul is A, with whom we are now both acquainted. Baal's name was Makoto. As far as the world was aware, there were not 2, but 1. They complemented each other, and they ruled Inazuma jointly, so there was no need for the public to know the truth. In fact, the name Baal and the title of Raiden Shogun was understood to refer to both of them, right up until...
Until what?
Makoto died several hundred years ago in a war that I was not personally involved in. Since then, A has assumed the shogunate.
Losing her sister must have been super hard on A.
Several hundred years ago. Kanria. It's always back to Kanria.
That was when A began to change. Makoto was her greatest loss.
Paimon feels like she understands A a lot better now after finding that out. So what kind of god was Makoto?
I didn't spend a great deal of time with her, but my impression was she was a gentle god, who in each moment cherished the beauty of what was before her.
Wow!
About my sister.
Sorry, I haven't a clue. I'm also unfamiliar with the god you describe.
I love it when we get to ask that question, and no one knows the answer.
But if you still have doubts about A, I would say they are misplaced. Not only does she not fit your description, but she voluntarily gave up her gnosis long ago, severing her ties with Celestia in the process.
Having met her, I don't believe she was the one.
That's good to hear. Otherwise, given that I'm her familiar, it could have made our relationship rather awkward, don't you think?
Don't worry, we aren't looking to pick a fight with you.
I wish you the best of luck. May you soon discover the truth behind it all. As for your sister's whereabouts, I will use all the resources at my disposal to investigate it. and I will also borrow some of Ayato's people from the Shiumatsuban. I'll let you know if I find out anything. Consider it part of my means of thanking you.
And finally, about the next stop on my journey.
After leaving Inazuma, I think it would be easiest for you to go to Sumeru.
Ooh, Sumeru! We've run into loads of scholars from there on our journey so far.
Yes, well, Sumeru is the land of the god of wisdom, where the quest for wisdom and knowledge is never-ending. But their obsession gives rise to some truly inexplicable things. For example, in Sumeru, knowledge is holistically managed as a resource.
Knowledge is a resource?
Yeah, how does that work?
Yes. I don't know whether it was the sages or Lesser Lord Kusanali who came up with the idea.
Lesser Lord Kusanali? That's a cute name.
Oh, you haven't heard. Lesser Lord Kusanali is the deity in whom the people of Sumeru place their faith. It's their chosen term of endearment for her.
Even with the word lesser in front?
I'm sure you must have some things to discuss with her too. I wish you all the best.
I doubt she knows where our sister is either. But I have no more questions.
Are you sure? Okay then. Oh, Traveler. Do you still have the Omamori I gave you?
Of course, I'll keep it in a safe place.
Keep it safe? Is that all you intend to do with it? There was me thinking that you might hang it around your neck to show off to the world, telling everyone who inquired that it was given to you by none other than Yai Miko, the wise and beautiful.
Who in their right mind would do that?
Okay, I'll stop. Now, a question for you. Traveler.
To be reunited with my sister, I guess.
I see. But that is merely a small goal, based on what preoccupies you here and now. Your ambition should be something that transcends the world below and the starry sky above. Something that shines in unison with fate itself.
Alright then, to get all of the Primo Gems.
Perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision is that such an ambition has yet to be engendered within you. It's a possibility. Continue on your journey, and maybe that moment will come to pass.
Alright then, Act 3 has been completed. And that's it. The Inazuma storyline has finished. Is she gonna say anything else?
Oh, did that all get a little heavy for you? I think you prefer me when I'm just teasing you, don't you?
Oh, so we can just keep talking to her. Okay, no, I have no more questions.
Are you sure? Okay then. Oh, Traveler, keep
we've already
safe.
Yep, done all this. Skip.
I see. Your ambition should perhaps continue on your...
Right, well, we finished the main branch of the Inazuma storyline. Although there is still a story quest that we can do with the Raiden Shogun herself, so that will be interesting. We'll get to that another day. Right. It's the end. Okay, I just went to check in the tea house to see if we could speak to Toma or anyone else, since he said we would go and eat together afterwards, but no, he's not there. So I guess not. Well, that's it for the quest. I guess maybe if Toma is a character we can pull on in the future, then maybe we'll get a story quest with him, and then we can go and have that eating event thing that he likes to do. That would be cool. I'm actually surprised it ended in the way that it did. Like, I thought there would be another quest, but they just seemed to put it all into one. The second half was definitely really good. The resistance thing, I think, it felt a bit rushed in places. I would have liked if they made the resistance portion like its own quest. I guess if that was chapter 3, and then chapter 4 would be like the aftermath, as they did race through it very quickly. But it was really cool at the end fighting two bosses. You know, fought Signora and we also fought A. It was nice seeing all the visions reawaken. That was great. Especially them helping out our characters, boosting our elemental recharge. That was fun. Got to just spam bursts at her. I wonder if that means we can fight Signora as like a weekly boss? Yeah, so we can do it again and get some more rewards. That's good. Have a chance to actually do it better this time, since we did struggle at the end with the healing. Might take a dedicated healer and Zhongli instead. Could do like Barbara and Zhongli or something. That might work. But anyway, yeah, great story quest, loads of cool cutscenes, great moments. It was all very well tied together, except for maybe like the resistance bit, which I felt was a bit rushed. It was sad to see Teppei die. He was great. It was fun to have like a rival. And even the way that they introduced this quest at the beginning with having the prologue with Kazuha and the tie-in with his friend losing his vision, and then it activating at the end and him saving us, that was really good. It's a great moment. And looking forward to what they do in the future with more story quests. I guess the next main area we're going to be going to is Sumeru. Although I'm going to miss Inazuma. Inazuma was a really great expansion to the game. The world that they created here was great, thematically and visually. The music was awesome as well. And of course, like, it's not over yet because we've got a few more character story quests to do. There's some more banners. We've not managed to pull for the Raiden Shogun yet, so we'll be doing that soon. And then there's all the other ones coming soon, such as Kokomi. You know, her banners. I think it's next? It's got to be next, right? This dog keeps following me. We can't pet you. MiHoYo haven't allowed us to pet the dogs yet. I'm sorry. Maybe in the future. But for now, you can just look at me and want to be petted, but we can't do anything. Sorry. At least the character looks at them, I suppose. And aside from the banners, obviously, it's going to be probably, what, another year until they release the next area? They might do another mini expansion like they did with Dragonspine. That would be cool. And then, I guess, what, August next year, around the same time that we got this one, we should be getting the Sumeru expansion, and then we're just one more continent closer to getting to Snezhnaya, as that's where all the Gnosis are going to end up going. And spoiler alert, right? They're going to get them all. They're going to collect all of them. And then we're just going to have to deal with whatever consequences there are over there. Like, whenever you have things to collect, the villain never falls short. They always get them all. So, it's guaranteed that all the other gods are going to lose their Gnosis. What is the plural of Gnosis? Is it just Gnosis? Gnosis-ese? Gnosis-I? Interesting. Well, I'm going to end the video here. That was a lot of fun. Right, once again, great storyline. And I will see you guys in the next one, where we will probably be going over A's personal story quest. Until next time.